emotions by reframing boxing that I'm doing this to be strong, and I'm doing this to be strong for my family and my kids. So in the future, when I have a family of my own, my wife knows that I'm there to protect her. My girlfriend knows that I'm there to protect her as a man. And that's okay. And I want my children to look up to dad and say, that's a strong man. He can look after himself. I need to be exactly like him. I need to role model him, and I need to have discipline. That's all it is. There's no comparison there. There's no competition with another guy. There's no worry about another person. You're just doing yourself. You're just doing what you know is best. You're working with somebody who's maybe been there, an expert, a personal trainer, to get yourself up to that level. And then you're just getting better and better each time. You're competing with yourself. You don't have to worry about external competition. Nobody's going to get you. And this is what I'm trying to instill in everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody can get you. Nobody can get you. The only thing that can get you is if you let that voice stop you. And it can't stop you. Because once you make gratitude and faith your strongest emotion, guess what? You believe, based off of your actions that you've done over and over again, positively, that you can make this happen. You see, it's the opposite of you continuing to eat junk food and wondering why you're not in shape. If you're on this Write Your Own Transformational Story course and you start seeing yourself lose 3 pounds a week and even 1 pound a week, and you're starting to look and feel better, you're going to keep taking that action and keep working with me, because you know that this is a good process for you, and you know that this is an amazing course. And what I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is that this is a life-changing course. I changed myself through faith, through prayer, through meditation, through changing my beliefs about everything about myself and about every meaning behind what I do. And now my life is blessed. I have people around me who I love. I have family who I love. I have friends who I love. I love my career. I love my life. I have amazing hobbies. I got a great home. And I did all this from a place of self-belief. And I overcame fear by turning it on its head to see that actually all you're just the worst case scenario. But how many times, ladies, everybody, I want you to ask yourself this question. How many times have you worried yourself to death about something not going right, but it ended up working out in the end anyway, somehow, even if it took twists and turns, even if it took 10 steps, 5 steps, however. Ladies and gentlemen, drop the comment below if it worked out for you in the end. Drop the comment, work below. Guys, all my fellas, drop the comment, it worked out, it worked out. Drop the comment, it worked out. Muscular emoji, muscle emoji. I worked out, I worked out, I worked out. Drop that emoji. Tell me, didn't it? It did, didn't it? You got the job you wanted. You got the life you wanted. You hung out with the right people. Where you are right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in the right place, I can help you to understand the energies that are not serving you and divorce those energies. I can help you to take care of yourself. I can help you through the methods of prayer and meditation and EFT and all of these techniques that have absolutely transformed my mindset to help you to take back your power on the Write Your Own Transformational Story course. At only £30 a month, you're going to get inclusive coaching. You're going to get coaching on mindset, nutrition, fitness, and you're going to align towards your goals, and you're going to achieve those goals on the Write Your Own Transformational Story course. You are going to start believing in your vision. You're no longer going to let your vision be clouded by fears. When you work with me one-to-one, I will bless you so that your vision is beautiful in your mind. Your vision is as if you've already done it. And here's how we're going to use it in a way that can help you to make you see that you've already done it. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to visualize. If you're not in the best place right now, I totally understand. I'm here for you as a friend. Besides me being the coach of immunity for the community, I'm here for you as a friend. I want you to look and visualize about what isn't going right for you right now. Maybe you don't have the right friends around you. Maybe you have some good friends around you. Maybe you're not particularly happy with your weight. Maybe you are just not following through and you're not feeling good about it. I want you to feel that, okay? I want you to point out what is not going right. Now, using the method of EFT, I want you to see that you accept yourself. And in you accepting yourself, you no longer accept taking this anymore. If this is a friend that has not showed up for you, I want you to have an honest conversation with them. I want you to tell them that you want them to be more present with you. You want them to be there for you. Or if this is somebody who's persistently not had your back or has been negative, I want you to let them know how you feel. I want you to let them know that you will not tolerate this anymore, and that you are willing to move on and let them go because it isn't serving you. And I want you to see how you are with your fitness. I want you to understand what's not going right with your fitness. But I want you to reframe it as this is your starting point. You're relearning new habits. You're going to let go of that old wiring that hasn't served you. You're going to toss out all of the junk food in your house, and you're going to slowly get yourself off of it because you can see that it's not serving you. And you can also see that certain people in your life are not serving you because they're draining you. They're telling you you're not good enough. They're talking down to you, or they're talking about you behind your back, or they're making you believe that they're your friend when in actuality they're not. And this is confusing you. So I want you to get very clear about what needs to go from your life now. And I want you to see your life without all of that stress. I want you to start seeing yourself hitting the gym with me as the coach. How great do you feel? How brilliant do you feel knowing that you're taking action? How great do you feel knowing that you don't have this fear anymore? How great do you feel knowing that all of your good friends now are encouraging you? How great do you feel that you see your value as a human being, showing up for yourself, loving yourself, working with a man that has done this many a time? How great do you feel knowing you've let go of all the dead weight, all the debris that has not served you up to this point? But how good do you feel focusing on what you do want? Look at how happy you are in your career. You're showing up better to work. Look at how better you feel within yourself. You're showing up for yourself. Look at how better you are with your partner, or your friends, or your family. It could be anybody. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to reframe your focus from what you don't like, and I want you to slowly focus on people you love. I want you to send love to everybody within you. I want you to send love to your mom, to your dad, to your brother, to your sister, to your cousins. I want you to flood yourself with love. I want you to think of beautiful moments in your life. I want you to think of weddings you went to. I want you to think of successful events you went to. I want you to think of speed dating events you went to. I want you to think of football games you went to. I want you to think of that great holiday where you went Spain or Italy or France. I want you to think of any holiday. I want you to think of meeting people. I want you to think of networking, connecting. I want you to think of all of those moments. I want you to step into those moments as if you're already there. And I want you to feel how you felt in that moment now. And I want you to tap into those emotions. How did it make you feel that you followed through and you went to this great event? I want you to do more of what you love. I want you to do less of what you hate. And I want you to get in line with what you love so that you start to align fitness and self-care as something that you love, not something that punishes you, not something that takes from you, something that makes you feel good. And I want you to be kind to yourself. I want you to understand this is a process and that none of us are perfect. And I want you to keep focusing on people who you love. And slowly over time you can use the EFT technique to forgive and let go, and it will happen. And I want you to think of all the great moments you had, the banter with your friends, the happiness, the joy. And I want you to use this technique, very similar, every single day. I want you to keep doing the same technique every single day, the emotional flooding. How happy do you feel now knowing that you're a winner? That's it. And that's true to who you are. Now I want you to slowly come back, take your time, and give thanks to God, or whichever entity in the universe you believe in. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me if that didn't feel great. You've turned fear on its head, and you've made gratitude and faith your strongest emotion, and you've made love your strongest emotion too. And on the Write Your Own Transformational Story course, I can flip that emotion that is associated with the gym and hitting weights of faith and gratitude that every time you show up, you're getting 1% better. And you are showing up for you. You're showing up to be the highest version of yourself. And that's how you transmute the energy. That's how I transmuted the energy. That's how I got to where I am today. And this is why in 2023 I'm ready to serve you at the highest level and help you write your new transformational story on the Write Your Own Transformational Story course at only £30 a month. If you want to get in touch, if you want to work with me one-to-one to let go of all of this and to step into your new identity of who you are, if you want to channel your inner Rocky, reach out to me. Like, comment, share, send this to any of your friends who need to see this. Message me if you're interested. Have a look at my workouts and I can have a one-to-one free consultation with you, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a pleasure to serve you at the highest level. As I would say, everybody, channel your inner Rocky. Bye-bye now. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Enjoy, love yourself, and relax. See you later.